equals as a perceptive analyst of controversial public policy issues. He is the founder of the Crime Prevention Research Center. He previously served as the senior advisor for research and statistics in the Office of Justice Programs and then the Office of Legal Policy in the U.S. Department of Justice. He has also taught at multiple universities and is a prolific author. I had to stop writing this because we only have 45 minutes here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. John Locke. My name is Cohen. I make memes. I'm a meme person. So rather than me bloviate on about my thoughts on rights, I think it's best to tee right off to my esteemed colleagues here. Let's start with Catherine. Catherine, what is it that you would like this incredible audience here to know about their rights when it comes to ...
Honestly, just stop talking to the police, please. This has been, it's one of those things that you think people know. We talk about it in memes all over the place, but you absolutely have a right to remain silent when you're dealing with the government, and you are always better off when you use it. As Mike said, I'm a criminal defense lawyer, and so unfortunately, not all of my cases are winners. Today is the 6-year anniversary of one of my favorites, Giovanni McCoy, great guy who got up and told the jury that yes, he grew marijuana, he did it for his headaches, and they said not guilty. A jury of conservative folks down in rural Georgia set him free. And so we can win, but we have to recognize those constitutional rights. When you're in an interaction with any kind of government official, there's 3 legal levels. One is a voluntary interaction between police and an individual in the public. You can always walk away from this. You need to say nothing whatsoever. And pretty much this is almost all encounters. Your second tier encounter, that's when you're pulled over by the police. They've got reasonable articulable suspicion that something might have happened, and they can ask you for your ID, they can ask you basic questions, but you are not required to consent to any searches or take any action. It's not until they get to that 3rd level of probable cause that they are entitled to seize your property, seize your person, conduct a search. So remember, your constitutional rights matter. The government will constantly try to get you to waive them, but you are never going to be better off by giving them up. So stay silent if you are confronted by the police, if you are accused of a crime, because there was a day when maybe the people in this room might think that's probably not going to happen to me. But I can tell you, nobody ever thinks it's going to happen to them. And I hear from families every day, we didn't think this is what America was like. And they were saying this 15 years ago. It's only getting worse. And so the best thing that we freedom lovers can do and share with our friends is know those rights to remain silent, to walk away from encounters with government officials, and to exercise those constitutional rights. Thank you.
Whoa. Catherine, I was informed by the police officer that he's just trying to figure out what happened and that he's pretty sure I didn't do anything wrong, but he just wants to make sure that everything's okay here.
And you can wish him the best of luck, but under the advice of your lawyer from FreedomFest, you don't have anything to say without a lawyer present.
Very good.
I am a lawyer, where is my present?
Yes. You're now all unofficially represented by Catherine. Maj, what was the first thing that you would want to make sure everyone here knows about their rights when it comes to ...
They're only truly enforced by violence. I asked y'all to never hit me earlier today. Y'all lied to me yesterday. Your rights are only enforced by the potential for violence. If you don't accept that, you shouldn't really even be in this room. The reason why law enforcement officers, and I am advocating for it. Yes, I am. America was founded on the ability to defend your human rights. And I don't think that trying to pretend as if you don't have the means to actually defend your rights doesn't make anybody any real service. I am a friend of being very, very diplomatic as much as possible. I'm fighting a gun case right now. I might need to holler at you. Most of you have been told that, back the blue and all those other different things. And I 1000% want to back law enforcement officers that are 100% catching actual criminals. things that produce a victim, right? But someone just having a firearm to defend themselves, it's not okay. And so, if you cannot wrap your mind around the concept that as long as you are not individually and collectively becoming more and more okay with the potential for violence to defend your rights, like the founders of America did, then it's just nothing. The state is 100% capable and will use violence in means of violating your rights. So, you guys didn't say it, I don't need you to confirm it, I said it. I'm saying it. And the quicker that you come to that realization in your brain, the quicker you'll start thinking about what are the other areas that I need to reevaluate my thought process around. So, if you don't want to accept that, or if you think I'm wrong, there'll be a Q&A for saying that. If you think my perspective is incorrect, there's a Q&A at the end. You can ask me how you think you're right. You'll be wrong, but we can get busy on that at the Q&A. But if you're not willing to be like your forefathers, 4th of July, Independence Day was like last week, and we all had burgers and fireworks. Those are gunshots and cannons. I didn't, bro. Doc, you always invite us to the cookout. Like, come on, bro. Nah, but in all seriousness, you just gotta wrap your mind around that. If you do not wrap your mind around that, then it's just like kind of like political theater.
But Maj, by the way, I'm being devil's advocate here.
Wait, you see how awkward it got? Because I said that? No, seriously. You see how awkward it is in this room right now? Y'all got some serious thinking to do about that. You're Americans. And the fact that it's awkward means that the Department of Education is doing its job.